Alright, welcome back. It is time for our Week 1 match. I'm Professor Irony, coach of the Kyoto Mian Shells in the CNL Draft League. Let me show you this. Let me walk you through this matchup and show you the insane tech I've cooked. All right. So here's the opposing team, right? The lead threats is these top two. Roaring Moon and Okrupon Hearthflame. Hearthflame after a Trailblaze clicks Ivy Cudgel incredibly freely into my team because my fire resists are a little limited, right? I have Instant, which is an incredibly good fire resist, but breaks down over time, and Okrupon can run Stomping Tantrum. And it also just like OHKOs everything. It does like 79% to a Skarmory at neutral. Everything else it either like one-shots or just nukes. Way too much for me to be able to eat, right? There's some realms where it's like Play Rough on Okrupon Hearthflame in the 4th move slot, and like that gets really problematic. Stomping Tantrum or Sword Stance or even Encore. Right, there's so many weird ways that Atmon can go wrong. I'm not prepped enough for it, I'll be honest. Glimmora, I've got some insane tech to fight against. Florges, Noctowl, and Vikavolt are all Hatterene are all sort of threatening special attackers. I'm not super worried about them, but like Noctowl can OHKO a Skarmory, which is incredibly funny. Tauros Aqua is a really good answer into Urshifu, sort of. It eats Surging Strikes and can be running Rocky Helmet. And that's what I saw a lot in testing. And I think if it comes, it probably is as an Urshi check. There's not a lot of other things that outright beat Urshi on this team. So like it's probably coming for that reason. Brambleghast also is a good Urshifu check. And with Brambleghast, it's also a spin blocker, but I've got some tech on Cyclizar to prevent that. The Registeel's like potential to become problematic if it's setup sweeping, like Amnesia, Iron Defense, Body Press, and then either Steel Move or Rest. I guess it has to be Steel Move or else it never actually beats Spectrier. A big threat is like Thunder Wave Registeel. It's something I'm kind of worried about. As that can Thunder Wave the first time it switches in, beat the Urshi by doing that, and then like switch out and like actually threaten me later, right? So let me show you what I've cooked. I'm gonna go through a couple different versions that I've had. This first version, when I was like initially cooking, like these were my initial thoughts. Initially I was gonna do like Spectrier, Boots and Incineroar was kind of important. Magneton, was thinking about Lando T for a while. This was all scrapped. This was super passive and didn't have like a great dedicated lead or anything. So what I eventually moved on to was this. First off, Toph. All right, craziest anti-lead Glimmora ever. Trace. Trace's toxic debris. Psyshock into Vacuum Wave always 2-hit KOs, and I always live 1 hit. Even if it's Spec Sludge Wave, I always live 1 for like a crit. And if that happens, GG dog. Moonblast, Future Sight are both very good in this matchup. Future Sight especially. What's especially nice about this flowchart, so they lead Glimmora, right? I now get a T-Spike up. Almost regardless. If the Glimmora stays in, sets up a hazard, I Psyshock Vacuum Wave, it dies. Or they switch out to a slower special attacker. And I get a free future side up. I switch out. I also beat all of their special attackers 1v1. Except maybe Hatterene. I haven't really checked that. If they switch into a faster physical attacker, I get to reveal a set, but I can set up a toxic spike, right? And if their Glamora is dead, that's incredibly threatening. If they switch hard into a faster physical attacker, Chip, they probably go Registeel on switch if they have it. And if they go Registeel, I Psyshock turn 1 and just go straight Urshi. And CC always 2 KOs in front of, even if Iron Defense. I didn't actually check what EV spread I was fighting against, but Urshi the GOAT. In Urshi we trust. This is a choice banded Urshifu this week. Pretty standard stuff. Aqua Jet's really important if things start to go wrong. Lots of things that can happen. Also, these two are the same team, but with one Mon switched, they are just rearranged. Because you don't want to show your lead in the first slot, because I feel like that usually means, oh, that's the first Mon they thought of. That probably means, like, whenever I think of matchups, I usually start with the lead, if I'm actually cooking. From here, we have Sash Spectrier, which is just contingency. I was gonna run leftovers, and then I realized, like, having Sash comes in clutch if I can keep a hazard off. And, like, overall, I do that really well with my Cyclozar, because Rapid Spin, like, they have Bramble Gas to spin block, but Rapid Spin will fail, and then Temper Flare gets a power boost, and therefore I just nuke it, and it dies. I'm also Terra Dragon on the Cyclozar this week, because if it's a no bulk Roaring Moon, then a Terra Dragon Dragon Claw, I think either OHKOs or OHKOs after hazards. And I don't have a whole lot of hazards this week, but not really the point. It's just contingency, right? I can use this Dragon Claw into a priority move, like Vacuum Wave or Aqua Jet, and I can maybe kill. Up next, we have Skarm. Skarm is also just big contingency. Sturdy with Roar is, like, super, super clutch. Ooh, I just realized Mold Breaker will go past Sturdy. Let's really hope I don't get in a position where I need that Sturdy. And in that position, that just means I'll go Spectrier and I'll Haze. By the way, Spectrier's Haze with that Sash is, again, another piece of contingency. It's just nice to have. The last Mon is either Magneton or Incineroar, and it's just picking my checks, right? Incineroar is better into Ogerpon Hearthflame, and Magneton is better into Mamoswine. It'd be a Terra Water Magnet, and it would just, like, eat a hit from Mamo and just Terra Water it, and it would just, like, blow up. I'll probably go with the Incin version between these two because Ogerpon Hearthflame is such a problem. Which is disappointing. I did kind of want to bring this Magnet round 1 because it's kind of heat. And also, like, it scares their Registeel a lot. Because I do have Terra Fire on it, potentially. And that can get really scary. If they, like, think I'm Terra Fire and then I lock them in and then I just completely screw them over, it's really bad for the Registeel. Especially if I'm, like, Scarf Gardevoir. Scarf Gardevoir does go hard into this team because Moonblast gets clicked very freely, and if I get Rocks up, like, that's really good into Ogerpon Hearthflame. It's just, like, the only other resist besides Glamora. So, that's the team for this week. I'm hoping to pull through a W. I'm feeling pretty good. I'll cut now. I'll see you when the match starts. Alright, we're back. It's time for the match, and I could not have predicted this. This looks like a hard Trick Room team, which is an interesting take. I might actually lead my Spectrier here. The Gardevoir is not super useful on lead because of, like, there's nothing to trace. And I need my Assault Vest for later. It'll become really important. What do I think they lead? It's probably Bramble or Vikavolt. Does that mean I lead my Incineroar? Incineroar covers a lot. My only issue with Incin is I don't want it to get chipped. This has to be hard Trick Room. There's no way this isn't. No Registeel. Okay. I think this means it's either lead Spectrier and I try to sub turn 1. Or it's I lead Incineroar and I almost always U-turn unless I think I can get damage on Vika. But Incineroar is really important in this game, so I really don't want it getting chipped. I can also lead Skarmory. Let me lead... I'm gonna lead Spectrier. This is actually a good lead. I like this lead. With the way this team is, I'm not actually super worried about my Spectrier in the long term. And if I can get rid of this by just Shadow Balling it twice, I'm perfectly okay with that. So, also Shadow Ball on lead is just incredibly threatening to them. So this I'm okay with. If they go Noctowl this turn, we're in a little bit of trouble, and they probably do, let's be honest. But in that scenario, I think I go Gardevoir, and I start clicking Moonblast. What if this is like Band Nails or something? They do go Noctowl. There's the boulder! And that does mean I just have to go Gardevoir here. Let's see what you are. I don't think that's Specs, which is good. So I'm going to use this opportunity to click Future Sight. Yeah, I like that a lot. Future Sight goes really hard if I get it up right here. And I do have Tinted Lens. I don't know how Tinted Lens will interact with Future Sight, but that means that their only Future Sight resist might take more, which is incredibly ridiculous. But again, I'm not sure how that interacts. But very potentially, this Hattering can get nuked whenever it decides to switch in on this Future Sight, because everything else is going to take way too much. Especially if this Noctowl switches out and I get to click Psyshock on something, I'm looking incredible. If it switches to Florges, is like perfect scenario to me. I don't see why it would. I would go Hattering here. And if they go Hattering, I'm staying in and I'm just going to keep blasting. They win Florges. Great. I Psyshock. You're going to take 1,000,000 from this. And I have a Future Sight up for later. And that's incredibly good. Psyshock is a 2-hit KO, I think. Unless it's like really physically
Shopify helps
defensive.
you sell at every stage of your business. Sell it online.
Hold on.
Take it.
Okay, sorry. I totally forgot to loop the music. I'm clicking Moonblast. I have no reason to switch. I'm in so much momentum right now. Something drops this turn, I think. If I can get rid of this Vika, that's really nice for me. Yeah, this is dropping. Or this is taking, like... Yeah, that's good damage. I like that a lot. And I'm clicking Future Sight again. Like, I have no reason to overplay this. This Future Sight is ridiculously good right now. Like, I genuinely just keep clicking buttons. This is incredibly good. Endeavor. Interesting. Leftovers. No, I don't see a reason to switch yet. Either you protect and you take Future Sight damage, which I like, or you don't, or you, like, eat it, and then you're gonna take 66. Yeah, okay, cool. Future Sight. I get another Future Sight off. And now? I preserve, I'm going Spectre. I eat a Moonblast. That's kind of dangerous, Chip. But I like this position offensively. I'm gonna Shadow Ball. That did nothing, guys. That drop sucks. That was a bad play. I played poorly into that. You should click Wish this turn. And if you don't, it's a free switch. Beautiful. Future Sight back up. Future Sight's back. I actually wanted to die to that. How much? Does an Urshifu Rapid do? Should probably have imported my team, it's fine. Rapid Strike, Choice Banded. That always kills after a Future Sight damage. So I do Psyshock. I Psyshock again. Get Moonblasted. That's fine. I go Urshifu. And I click Surging Strikes, right? This should always die. If they go Bramble Gas, I have good switch-ins. Urshifu Rapid is in. We click Surging Strikes, and we're gonna get a kill. And the Bramble Gas comes in. It is Helmet. That's okay. Because I've gotten pretty valuable chip on this Bramble Gas. I'm gonna go straight Cyclozar. I don't have a whole lot of reason to overplay that. This position isn't fantastic for me. I haven't done as much damage as I'd like. I need to get damage on this Noctowl, and I've lost my Noctowl switch-in. I am in a dangerous position, but it's okay. I get Strength sapped. if I stay in here and Temper Flare, it's not going to do a whole lot. If they decide to switch, I'm actually going to U-turn. Good. Spectrier. No one is 87 to 103. That is a roll to kill. I'm gonna go Spectrier, but I'm gonna click Draining Kiss. The goal being, I want chip on this Noctowl, yep. And I get HP back. I've seen damage from this. It was... $35.3. Let me just import the team. Hold on. Yes. Refresh. Control V. Import. My Gardevoir into a Noctowl. If it is Hurricane. How much did that do? It did... $35. Does that have to be choice specs? Too much for choice specs. It's at least like Sharp Beak. Yeah, it's like Sharp Beak. Spectre Draining Kiss at 18 to 21. It's bulky in some form. It's max HP. That is a possible roll. I kind of want to click sub here. Or Draining Kiss again. I recovered how much? Probably not enough to live a Specs Hurricane. If I sub and it works, I'm in a really good position. If it doesn't, then kind of shit. I'm gonna try it. They hit. That's pretty bad. I think I have to go Instant. I really hate it though. Dude, 40%? That's insane. I get to knock off something. Hopefully this. I'm getting chipped down. This is really bad. Hershey still has a win con. Spectrier still has a win con. But I have to get chip on mons I'm not currently getting chip on. This Noctowl needs to go down. I really should have gone instant on the Bramble Gas. I could have put on a lot more pressure. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm gonna knock this off. Okay, they go the Hattery. Leftovers. Okay. I'm gonna U-turn into what? I actually don't think I can U-turn. I think I have to play this. Because... Yeah, I can't let this go into anything else. Draining Kiss. This isn't a kill. But, like, I couldn't have afforded to do anything else. And I think that realm of thought continues. I still have contingency in the back for a Hard Flame. This is getting tough. Getting real tough. I don't die this turn. Pokemon Hearth Flame comes in. That's actually very good for me. If this Trailblazes... into Incineroar, 12 to 15 with that Intimidate. So it can't ever do that. So I do get to Flare Blitz. If it is Tantrum, I get to outspeed it next. Good. I go into Spectrier, I click Shadow Ball. No. I go Cyclizar. And I click Dragon Claw. I do need a Terror Dragon to confirm this kill. Yeah. But that's okay, I Temper Flare now. And I get really sad when it doesn't kill. I don't know why I did that. That was a very bad play. I go Scarm. Just for the chip. I lose. I played really bad. Well, there's a realm. I've actually got the most nuts play of all time. I'm gonna roar myself. If I roar myself and I roll anything other than Cyclizar, I'm actually really well off. If I roar myself and I get Urshifu Rapid, I'm looking good. I'm gonna do it. Come on. Roar. It bounces me out. Give me Urshi. That's actually not that bad. That's good. I'm Shadow Balling. Okay. I think I have to sub, hoping for the miss. They do Terra Flying. Ah, they've got Air Slash. Good call. Okay. Wait. Is that not better for me? Okay. That's actually way better for me in the long term. I sack my Scarm. I go Urshifu Rapid. I have to U-turn. If they go Bramblegast, I get switch into Spectrier. No, I don't. That thing has Shadow Sneak, 100%. It means I go Cyclizar. And I Temper Flare. Regardless of the result of this turn, I go Cyclizar. Unless they don't go Bramble Gas for whatever reason. Then we can readjust. Okay, they go Bramble. And you turn out. That's good chip. I go Cyclizar. I think I have to click Temper Flare this turn. If I kill this Bramble Gas, I could actually win this. This Bramble Gas doesn't die though, which is the problem. Not unless I like crit. I think if I Temper Flare this, they actually don't have much they're willing to let get chipped. If they, for whatever reason, like, if they get Temper Flared here, they can always just String Sap though. Okay, they didn't let it happen. So I suppose the ultimate question is, can a Spectreer live a Draining Kiss? And the answer is almost certainly no, right? It is in fact almost certainly no. Unless... Is it how much to... I took 67.5. I don't think that's attack invested. It can't be max attack invested. I think I have to go for it. It sucks a lot, though. I live. We're in. I Shadow Ball this turn. And this should die, which is good. Okay. Okay. I can Draining Kiss to attempt to get out of range. I'm pretty sure this is max special defense. Shadow Ball did 28. It's not max special defense. Yeah, I don't think it's like Calm. It's not special defense at all. That is a possible range that's not special defensive. 28. Okay. Draining Kiss does 11 to 13, recovers 8 to 10. Moonblast is doing 38 to 46. I do never live. I have to make a call or sack. Because I need my Urshifu in the game right now. If you make the safe play and Moonblast this turn, I think I lose every time. If you get greedy and click Wish, I have a chance. You got greedy and clicked Wish. You have to protect this turn now, or else you die. Which does mean I can click Sub on you. This is a really scary call. Either they Moonblast predicting a sub, and they win, or I Shadow Ball predicting that, and I win this interaction. I think I have to Shadow Ball. We worked! It worked! If you go Bramblegast, then you have Shadow Sneak. Otherwise, a Vikavolt switch is weird. I'm +1. That's a kill unless it's like AV. I think I have to go for it. It can't outspeed me if it's Scarf. It has to be like super specially defensive to live this. It has to be max specially defensive, which is possible. If it is, I think we lose, but I think we lose always. I think I have to go for this. It is max specially defensive. Okay. Can Urshifu kill this with U-turn? Yes. Then I have to do that. Good. Can Cyclizar kill this with U-turn? 27-31. Yeah, 37 to 38. I rolled. That is max Fizz Def. I lose. Well, I do survive one more helmet. I think everything except Hatterene is in Aqua Jet range. I have to Temple Flare. I can never beat Hatterene. If I was Terra Poison, I won in this position. If I was Terra Poison, Terra Blast. Temperflare doesn't do nearly enough. Yeah. Alright, let's shoot deep. Yeah, this doesn't go. Okay. GG. 4-0 loss on the first week isn't great. At the end, I think I played pretty well. The beginning, I threw in like 8 different positions, and it was really bad. The Florges I should have prepped harder for. I needed to get hazards up. The AV Vika also screwed me. I could have gone Cyclozar in that position. I could have gone Cyclozar and clicked U-turn. If they sacked... No, I think I was in range to live a Draining Kiss. I could have done that. And I think I would have won. I could have won. Not would have. Unfortunate first loss. Really good batch by my opponent. Here's to a good season, though. Please subscribe. Mean a lot. As, you know, brand new channel. I'll catch you next week.